Mm. I think I'm addicted to starting new projects, like starting new works and, never finishing them. And this recent days, I've taken it upon myself to kill that part of me because I can't be a professional if I keep going at that, you know, if I keep at that habit. Right now, I've got work that's unfinished because I think what I need to do to get it finished is just 5%. Not even up to 5%. I think 3% out of the whole work that had to be done in that project. That has been a reoccurrence. That's been a reoccurrence. Like it keeps reoccurring. But like I said, I can't be professional if it keeps happening like this. How would I have this? You've pushed something from 0 to 98 and leave it just when it's at 98 and you know being it's just having it gets to 100, then it gets to 100 because of the way I process thoughts and process feelings too, process psychological feelings too. I think I have been able to understand that if something comes your way that you do not like, it's not in your power to try not to feel. It's not in your power to try not to, act or budge to that stimuli that is being thrown away. What the only thing you can do is to feel it. And the beauty about feeling it is understanding it. Right? If you feel it, you're going to understand it. And that way you can properly control the root cause of whatever is being thrown your way. At some point, I labeled it laziness. I labeled it lack of discipline. But the underlying fact was that I was quite addicted to a feeling. I was quite addicted to the dopamine that I felt, from starting new projects. The whole thing, every word comes with a great idea. It comes with a beautiful idea. And at first, the idea scares you to the highest. If it doesn't scare me, I do not attempt it. That's when weird thing. If it doesn't scare me, I do not attempt it because at the end of the day, I might never ever get to cherish it. Then the rush of yes, I can, the competitive rush. This time is you against yourself. Of yeah, I can do this. Hits and boom, you're you started. At first, there will be challenges, you struggle, but being who you are, you know that at some point you're going to find a bit of balance, right? And you find balance, push straight in, you're beginning to learn the process. However, you went through all this somewhere halfway, more than halfway, let's say 70% into the project, you're like, okay, I can do this. The fact that you've been able to convince yourself that you can do this, the enthusiasm just finds a way to just dial down. Like for me, I don't know how it works for you, how the whole abandoning projects work for you. The enthusiasm, just dies down and you're up chasing that feel again because that's the feel you've been chasing. So I noticed that every time I'm able to make it work, and abandon it, it wasn't me feeling. I wasn't feeling in any sense. It's just that I've been able to prove to myself that yes, I can do this. Right? I've been able to prove to myself that yes, I can do this. Then the rest is history. No, I keep telling myself that, especially with the paintings, I keep telling myself that okay, I'm gonna brush this up and brush this up and brush this up before I get to frame it and probably before exhibitions or before sending to a collector. But the way things are actually supposed to be is that I'll finish it. Remember, sometimes not finishing it, does not completely send the message you're trying to send across. There are a couple of works like that not finishing them does not completely send the message. People are going to get it. People are going to connect. People are going to feel something. But at the end of the day, the drive, the message, the core of your message is the seed that you're planting. So it just has to find a way to be said loud and clear. And that 2% might be what is not even giving him that spark that you want to put into it, that life that you want to like breathe into it. I think as creatives and people that do stuff in general, like that we're trying to do to make the world a better place, we have to do for ourselves, right? And also do for the world at large. Like there has to be a circle. We have to give back. And if giving back is something that you swear by, sure things wouldn't be a problem because your work isn't complete if you are unable to give back to the world. So I think I'll drop it here and peace.